Hello everyone. The car has become an essential means of transport in modern societies. It offers comfort, speed, and autonomy, but its widespread use causes many problems that affect the environment, health, the economy, and the organization of cities. These negative impacts raise major challenges for the future of mobility, and that's why we are going to discuss it today. Firstly, it creates environmental problems with air pollution, including emissions of CO2, nitrogen oxides, and fine particles, which are responsible for global warming and respiratory diseases. Noise pollution from traffic, which is a source of stress and sleep disorders. Energy consumption, with dependence on fossil fuels, exacerbating the scarcity of natural resources. Degradation of ecosystems, as the construction of roads and motorways fragments natural habitats and threatens biodiversity. Secondly, it causes social and health problems, such as road accidents, a major cause of death and injury. Sedentary lifestyles, as there is a decrease in physical activity, promoting obesity and cardiovascular disease. Stress and fatigue, due to traffic jams, parking difficulties, and longer journey times. Social inequalities, as some people do not have access to a car and find themselves isolated in poorly served areas. Cars also cause economic problems due to the various costs they entail. High individual costs, whether for purchase, fuel, maintenance, insurance, or parking. High collective costs, including road infrastructure maintenance, accident management, and health expenses related to vehicle pollution. Economic dependence, as fuel for combustion engines is highly vulnerable to fluctuations in oil prices, which are largely determined by OPEC countries. Cars also cause urban problems, including traffic jams, resulting in wasted time, reduced productivity for employers, and increased stress for workers who want to arrive on time. Space occupation. The presence of roads and car parks reduces green spaces and pedestrian areas, whereas a city functions better when it is pedestrianized. A deterioration in the living environment. Cities can be overwhelmed by traffic, which makes them less attractive and less pleasant places to live, particularly for residents. Urban sprawl. Car use makes suburban areas dependent on cars, with amenities located far away, creating a vicious circle. Finally, the car brings geopolitical and strategic problems with energy dependence. The massive importation of oil or electricity into countries that are unable to meet demand is a source of international tension. Vulnerability to crisis. As these energies depend on a market, rising fuel prices or shortages can paralyze the economy and mobility. In conclusion, although the widespread use of cars is essential in many contexts, it causes a multitude of environmental, social, economic, and urban problems. These negative impacts call for a rethink of mobility through the development of public transport, soft mobility, cycling, walking, and sustainable alternatives such as carpooling and electric vehicles. Reducing dependence on cars is a major challenge in building healthier, fairer, and more environmentally friendly cities. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments section down below, and if you would like guidance on best practices, please contact us. Thank you, and see you next time.